Hello everyone, so it's Wednesday, April 29th, so it's our lesson day. So here's a video message to explain about today's class. So the lesson aims are here. So the first thing is we are going to talk about present and past habits. I thought because life has changed a lot over the last few weeks, it was a good opportunity to talk about present and past habits. And for these, we will look at using usually, used to, be used to, and get used to talk about present and past habits. And then we are going to do some more reading and writing skills practice for the assessments, which we are still hoping to do. And that practice is about May Day. So, thinking about present and past habits, I have got some examples for you. So, have a look at these examples here. So these are about me, really. So I've put she, but really it should be Natalie. So have a look at the first one. Due to COVID-19, she usually works from home. So this is a present habit. We're talking about now because this is true for me. So we use usually and then the present simple verb. So here works, and because it's with she, works must have an S on the end. So that's the present habit. But what about past habits? So here's a past habit, positive. So she, or Natalie, used to work in the college. So before COVID-19, I worked in college every day. So that was a past habit. And for past habits, we use used to. Used must have D on the end. And then the verb. So she used to work in the college. Or sometimes the past habit might be negative. So, for example, she didn't used to work from home. So before COVID-19, I didn't used to work from home. I worked in the college. So if it's negative, we use didn't, used to. And notice here, use has no D. In the positive here, it has D. But in the negative here, there's no D. Okay, so now the next thing, have a look at these. So this is a different expression. So here you've got to be, so am, is, are, and used to. So I'm used to working in the college. So this sentence is talking about the present. Or here, I was used to working in the college. That one is a past sentence. So these sentences have got to be either in the present, I am, or in the past, I was, then used to, and then the verb with ing, with ing. And these are talking about a state, so something that is or was familiar to you, which means that you are or you were accustomed to it. So for me, this is true for me. I am used to working in the college. Normally, I work in the college. I've worked in college for 15 years. So that's normal for me. That's what I am accustomed to. So I would say I am used to working in the college. That's talking about the present, about now. If I wanted to talk about something that was familiar to me in the past, I could say I was used to working in the college. So that's talking about a state, something that is true now. This one here is slightly different. This one has got get, so I am getting, used to, working from home. So this is talking about the present, but this is unfinished because this is a process, and a process is something that continues over time. It's different. This is a state, so this is something which is now. But here, these are about a process, something that is changing over time. So at the moment, I am getting used to working from home. So working from home is very new for me. There are lots of different things to learn. There's lots about technology to learn. This week, I feel I know more than last week, but I am still getting used to working from home. It's still continuing to become normal. So it's a process. It's something that is becoming familiar to me, and I am adapting to it. So this one is talking about the present, but if I wanted to talk about it in the past, when the process is finished, I would say I got used to working from home. So then that's at the end of the process. So maybe in a couple of months, if I am still working from home, I would say I got used to working from home. And here the verb is get, used to, and then the verb with ing. Okay. So that's the grammar for today. So that's a very quick and quite a long explanation. So it's quite difficult. So to help you, if you go down, you will see here I have put 2 links to videos which also explain these verbs. The first one talks about usually, be used to, and used to, and the second one talks about used to and get used to. So if you watch these 2 videos, that will give you more information about these verbs and make it clearer for you, I hope. So when you are happy with that, then we need to practice. So this week I have put some online activities for you to do, because these are easy for you to do and check for yourself whilst you are doing them. So there are 3. This one from BBC Learning English, this one which is from Oxford University Press, and this one from testenglish.com. And these 3 all have activities to practice those verbs with usually, used to, get used to, and be used to. And then this one, this website, has various activities. So when you click the link, you will see a list of activities, and you can choose the ones you need to do or you want to do. So choose the ones that are most useful to you. So those are all online activities that you can check yourself. And then attached to my email are 2 worksheets to help you practice these verbs. The first one is called Blast from the Past. So there are some topics, and you need to write 2 sentences on each one about how things are different now to how they were in the past, using used to and didn't used to. That's one of them. And then the second one, called Recent Changes, there are some sentences. There are some sentences for student A and some sentences for student B, and you just need to complete the sentences so they make sense. And for these 2 activities, if you complete them And if you write your answers on a Word document for me, you can send it to me and I will mark it for you. Okay, and then I've also attached to my email the pages from the course book that I would have used in class with you. So there is page 33, where there's exercise A, B and C, and page 34, which has practice exercise A, B and C. So this is more practice of used to and get used to and be used to, and this is what we would have done in class. So you can also do that, and I have attached the answers for you from the teacher's book, and I have circled in red or marked in red where the answers are for you, so you can mark your own work there. So then, for the reading and writing practice, Friday is the 1st of May, and the 1st of May in England is May Day. Maybe you know something about May Day already, but in England there are various special things that some people do on May Day. So this week's reading and writing tasks are all related to May Day, and these help you practice your reading for the reading assessment or your writing for the writing assessment. So there are 3 activities. The first one has 2 documents. There is a text on May Day and there are some questions. So read the text and answer the questions. And the questions are like the questions in our exams. Second one, there's a task called May Day Lit, and that has a reading text and some multiple choice questions for you to answer. And then there's one called May Day Comp, and that has a reading task and it also has a writing task. I think only one of them has the answers. This one with multiple choice questions has the answers, so you can check yourself. The others, these exam style questions and this reading task and writing task, if you do it and you send it to me, I will of course mark it for you. Okay, so that is everything for today. I hope you understand this message. If you have any problems, please contact me. You can email me or text me or phone me. And I hope you can find time to do some of the work or all of the work. And I will be in touch next week with some more work for the next class. Okay, bye bye for now.